Hi, this is Dolev again from VisiMix. In this video, we will learn how to input data into the VisiMix program and get results that will help us to understand the influence of mixing in our process. Whether you are a process chemist, an engineer, or a technician, VisiMix works with you at your level of expertise. As input, you need only a set of initial data available from routine sources, the type and dimensions of your mixing system, and the properties of the media. If you don't know the exact values, VisiMix helps you to estimate them. Dr. Mixwell is again with us and will help us during the course of the process. Let's get started. This demo example is based on example number 4 from the VisiMix Turbulent tutorial that you can find in our website. We want to show you through this example how you can operate VisiMix software and get meaningful and representative results for mixing in your stir tank. The example shows you how to use VisiMix for modeling dissolution of solid particles suspended in liquid. You will learn how to calculate dissolution time in a given mixing tank. You will evaluate the suitability of this tank for your process and improve your design if required. First, we will create a VisiMix project for your process. Select Project, New, in the main VisiMix menu. Enter a name for the project and save it in any convenient directory. Click OK. The Tank Types menu appears. Click on the diagram of your tank and it will appear in the current choice window on the right. Click OK to confirm your choice. The tank input table appears. Now enter your tank dimensions. Enter inside diameter, total tankate, and level of media. The total volume and volume of media will be calculated by the program and entered automatically. After you click OK, the Baffle Types menu appears. Click on the diagram of your baffle and click OK to confirm your choice. Now enter the parameters of your baffle in the table that appears. Click OK and the Impeller Types menu appears. Select your impeller and click OK to confirm your choice. Now enter your data in the pitched paddle input table. Click Help and you will find the most typical geometry relationship dimensions for this kind of agitator. Close the window and click OK. Average properties of media input table appears. Enter density. Select the type of media you're mixing, Newtonian or non-Newtonian. Click Enter and feed the viscosity for your media. You have thus entered all the basic initial data for your equipment and media, and the diagram of your system corresponding to your input appears. At every stage in the life cycle of the process application, whether you are a chemist, design engineer, or process and control engineer, VisiMix saves you time and makes your work more efficient and less error-prone. In order to do it, click on one of the icons for vessel, impeller, and baffle, and change the data for convenient editing. Other way to do it is by using the Edit menu. You may now proceed to calculations using the Calculate option in VisiMix. As you can see, there are many parameters that are available in VisiMix to calculate, so which parameter is relevant for the project? Under the VisiMix menu Help, you can find which parameters are recommended to keep fixed for your specific application. As you can see by clicking VisiMix, Help, Content, selecting Equipment, Key Scaling Up parameters for different unit operations, you will find tables that describe the process, which parameter is important, and where you can find this parameter. In this way, you are connecting now between the process, the hydrodynamics, and the results you have from the previous experience in the lab, previous manufacturing sites, and pilot studies. For instance, modeling the dissolution of solid particles suspended in liquid. You can find in Table 4 the hydrodynamic parameters which are recommended to be fixed during the process. You can also determine the influence of various unit operation parameters on mixing effectiveness. Close the Help menu. According to the table in the Help menu, we can calculate various hydrodynamic parameters. To calculate the dissolution time, click on Calculate Liquid-Solid Mass Transfer and Time of Complete Dissolution. Now to determine the dissolution time, VisiMix will naturally require additional information on your solid particles and liquid phase, as well as data on solubility and molecular diffusivity of the dissolved solid. First enter properties of solid and liquid phases, click OK. Then enter your data in the table Dissolution of Solid Particles. Let's suppose that molecular diffusivity is known to you. If so, enter this value in the appropriate box. If you do not know molecular diffusivity, enter 0 and molecular diffusivity will be evaluated by VisiMix based on your input. You have now entered all the required data and the program is ready to start calculations. Click OK and a warning message appears. It informs you that in your tank you may not achieve complete suspension of solid particles. Click OK and the table Time of Complete Dissolution appears. Estimated dissolution time is based on the average particle size. It is the time required for dissolving the major part of solid particles. Dissolution time for largest particles is the time for complete dissolution of all particles in the tank. Since VisiMix altered you to the possible settling of the solid phase, you must now try to improve the mixing to ensure complete suspension. Let's check if changing some impeller parameters will help. Click on the impeller button in the upper bar, and the table with the impeller parameters you have previously entered appears. Increase tip diameter from 600 mm to, for instance, 680 mm, and the number of blades from 2 to 4. Click OK, and VisiMix will repeat the calculations. These are the new values for time of complete dissolution. This time, no warning message has been issued. It means that in the improved variant, all solid particles are happily suspended in the solution. You can also see that the dissolution time has decreased. You have thus improved your design to ensure complete suspension and calculated the dissolution time in your tank. The change in the impeller tip diameter and number of blades proved to be favorable to your process. Now you may get additional information on your process. Click on Last menu and check other parameters in liquid-solid mass transfer. For example, diameter of solid particle versus time. Click on Start to begin the simulation. You may also calculate other important parameters. For example, mixing power, macro mixing time, shaft vibration, and hundreds of others. VisiMix application examples for other industrial processes, including blending, suspension, emulsification, heat transfer, chemical reactions, gas-liquid mixing, and others, are found in the VisiMix website. Now I invite you to view the next section of this tutorial.